You gotta do your neck exercises before stream. When you go live, we are live, did I mention? If you're watching this right now, you probably knew that. And if you don't know that, I'm not sure how to help you. Anyway, let us spam the universe with the good news. The stream is live. It's live. Live, I say. It is alive. It is not dead. Dead, 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 dead. I'm not sure why I'm saying dead over and over. That seems weird. Do 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 do. Hello, Orange. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's spam Discord because that's important. Did I just see a sandwich? That, like, out of context, that sounds weird. Right, that's just rude. Okay, what was I doing? I was doing this. Alright, and now Plutono Hub. Are you ready for me to post a link in chat? Oh my god. Hello, Dr. Dooley. Morning sexy. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Death Bailey. Hello! And I had to remove my Prime sub as I got an ad. Thank you for the sub. And hello 19 LG 99. I'm going to link the Plutono Hub now. Please don't. I just looked at stream and it's like I wasn't looking at my main monitor what FTD is on, and sometimes it does go nuts because it tracks something that is all horrible like. Okay, let's pin that. Pin 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 pin. Pin, 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 pin. Okay, then. Right. What are we doing? Alright, so. Links. Hub. That's it. Alright, so. Today we have some things to look over. And also, there's, well, I need to actually, you know what? While we're still busy at the stream, let's put this all in the correct place. I'm gonna go make sure that the Helimachopper. Alright, let's do here. Okay then. Right, did he share the blueprint? Did John McFist share the blueprint? I don't think he did. Nope, he did. You're a Heliman to Deco. McFist edit. Okay, there we go. Found it. Found it. Whoop. Hello, 3D Record. Thanks for the stretch. Summer holidays are here and I have no idea what to do. Well, a good start is watching this stream, and the render mod has stuffed up. The fog is not where it should be. Hello, driver. Hello, Sonabit Bonan. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, what was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, no. Alright, so. I have the helicopter. I have the helicopter thing here. All ready to go where it should be. That was easy. I believe it's the one that's been decoed and tweaked, so it is not bad. Right, let me just put that where it lives. Please enjoy this main menu. It's a bespoke, custom-made menu made by Brilliant Skies Limited. The famous Brilliant Skies Limited. Alright, and once we've done that, let's just go subscribble to all the things that we need to subscribble to. All our subscribbles, which I should have done before stream, but I was bad. I was bad. I was a bad boy. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Alright, so my submission is a completely legitimate submission, honest. I think Zuzu is currently working on deco. Oh, okay. What do you think of the Amphitrain? I love it, yeah. I'm excited for this campaign to enter its beta. I haven't kept it as much as I should have due to burnout, but I'm still looking forward to completion. I don't know where we are, honestly. Oh yeah, that's another thing to discuss. The to-do list. Zuzu is currently doing deco on the big heli. Alright. Well, we can check functionality at the very least. Borderwise is a bad little kitty confirm. Don't be weird. Don't be weird, please. Don't be weird. Alright, what are we doing? Alright, so we need to subscribe to all the things. Let's see here. Right, Melanella updated. I believe this was a thing that got turned down for some reason ages ago. So save. And Legion A. This is the worst screenshot of a jet because I can't see what it looks like. And let's go there. And there's a nuke for the thing. And the Gregus is has gotten updated, I believe. But before we go into that, we should probably go over some suggestions that Lachlan, aka Sviel, has made for this campaign process. Because, spoiler alert, we're not going to do a lot of them, but we must consider them at the very least in order to be fair. And it will be updated, so if you have suggestions, go find Lachlan, aka Sviel, and that'll be good. So, let us go find the suggestions. So, I'm going to address each of these and why I'm accepting or not accepting them. So, here's the thing. This is a rather scuffed document, but that's because it's a work in progress. Ooh, don't be weird, you're going to hate the heli submission. Legion is a jet made for my character for Sewol, and the Melanella got rejected, remade, accepted, now has been made more pretty. Okay, I am the Lachlan on Discord. Right, Celio's in chat. Alright, so less nukes. Personal opinion, too many nukes in Platono. I do kind of agree, but not in the way you think it is. Like, this is like the hardest craft are supposed to be harder than neater vehicles, kind of. But I think in particular, there's too many kinds of nukes, and we need to standardize nukes across factions. Not across factions, but within them. So, the Sewol Republic, for instance, has like, there are way too many different, like, suicide vehicles. And that seems kind of silly, honestly. So we should standardize them at some point. And we're probably going to do that once we do... What are we going to do here? Actually, I'm going to update my to-do list here. Because, by the way, we have a to-do list. So, functional and aesthetic standards. I'm going to add a note here. Standardize... including standardizing nuke vehicles across DPs, because we don't need many, so at some point we will have to decide which one is the overall best. Not the most formidable, but just the overall most reliable and is not too unfun to do that. So there is that. Alright, so there's that. More flexibility for cross missions rather than the current slot system. It's way too damn late for that. To change the system now would just be a major headache for me personally, and I don't want to do that. More slots for lower difficulties. So, oh yeah, that's the thing I didn't do. Hold on. I need to go actually get the spreadsheet. Where is it? Spreadsheet, where are you? My beloved spreadsheet. Spreadsheet, my beloved. Let's go here. What do we do here? Alright, so, in case anyone doesn't know, we are going to be doing a major shuffle once we've filled out the spreadsheet. So, Expert is not actually a difficulty setting in the game, which means we are going to, at some point, once we've got all the blueprints we want, do a major difficulty shuffle. So, a lot of them will get demoted backwards. So, like, experts are gonna go down to hard, and maybe to godly, and hard might get bumped down to regular, and then regular bumped down to easy. Like, so we won't just have one thing each there. So, there will be more easy craft, most likely, simply because it's a lot easier to make something less powerful than it is to make it more powerful. So, that'll be a thing. Movement of craft around on the difficulty scale, as some people have voiced that some craft don't seem appropriate for their difficulty. We know. Oh, we know. Oh, we very much know. That is going to come with the big difficulty shuffle, which comes later. You think this project's big. It's always bigger than you think it is, yeah. Maybe limit nukes to godly expert designs as well. That's a good idea. That is going to be with the difficulty shuffle. Couldn't get to set me naming it as well. I didn't see the heli submission in the Discord. No, because that's not how submissions work here. Thank you. It was on the Steam, but I couldn't get it to accept me naming it with so well. Oh, that's what that... You didn't say that was a submission, because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna bother. Alright, standardization is good. 1 air-ground ship launched one, and 1 submarine launched one. Don't feel my train can fit any slot perfectly. Don't want to throw someone else's build out. We're gonna get to that. We were thinking about opening up more office slots for the faction, so maybe the train can fit in there. Just hope that the time I take for deco is one... Can we keep one open for it? Wait, what? I mean, yeah, that we'll get to that. Alright. Move. Okay, a lot of crafts seem rather laggy for whatever reason. I'm just gonna make this big... Oh my goodness. Alright. That's not... It doesn't like that. Alright, let's do a little bit bigger. Alright. A lot of crafts seem rather laggy for whatever reason. Something that might be worth looking into. Yes, so... I'm going to add a note on the to-do list. Alright, so I'm going to make a note here. It includes optimization for least lag possible. Alright, so that is a good point. A lot of craft are kind of laggy just because they're big. And so downsizing them, suborbital limits, it's going to be on a case-by-case basis. It's just make the thing as not laggy as possible. Checking that decorations that cover up blocks have high duration mesh checked on. Yep. Maybe more collaboration between builders. That's already happening a lot, so that is a case of walking into the meeting late and suggesting something that people are already doing. Naughty. Encouraging reaching out for things like help on deco and optimization would be good for this. That's already happening on the Discord. It's very good. Replacing craft rules could use a rework. This is the thing. So either have it so craft can't be replaced, just let submissions in if they meet the requirements, or have someone to vote on whether a craft should be replaced for a few decisions. This is complicated and messy, and I think I'm gonna go full dictator is I will replace craft if I want to. And I'm going to just be like, yep, this is better. Okay, do try to optimize mine a bit. Good. That fine, I understand it breaks your workflow. Thank you. I do try to optimize mine a bit. I will say, you all can take any deco from my craft or other. Giant landcrafts, even with wheels, are laggy. With legs is even more. We are going to have to do something about the walkers. So yeah, that is a good point. Let's go check the rules, actually. So let's go... check the rules. Like, I need to double check the... So there's issues. Let's see here. Submissions. Interesting thing in the submissions. So I probably need to do actual submission guidelines in here. So let's do... Alright, I'm going to open up a can of worms by doing this. You want a... on the custom campaign, and we will discuss. Right, so... And we will discuss. I'm opening up a can of worms that... Please don't misuse this privilege, people. Alright, so that reserving of slots is actually, I think, a really good idea because it's a lot of work to make, especially the godly craft, and no one wants to sink so much time into that only for someone else to get there first, so do let me know. Can I please have permission to try one tiny guilt trip to go check the workshop for it? If not, I won't. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll save that for... Alright. Fine. You guilted me into it. Alright, so let's go here. What was it? Did you name it correctly? Right, if you didn't name it correctly, I'm not gonna bother, because I can't remember what you called it. Nope, I'm not, I don't remember what it's named. Also, you... nope, 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 nope. It had Varanus in the name. Oh, boy. What? Hold on. Ah, jeez. Alright. Right, also I'm going to delete that. Okay. Right. Fine. Varanus in the name. Varanus. Friggin' people disrupting my damn workflows. Like... Alright, fine, we'll go do that. Alright, I found it. It's weird. Alright, where are we? We are going through the things. Alright. Replacing craft rules. More community interaction. There's too much community interaction as far as my introverted self considers. So no, that's fine. Decoration should be bumped up a lot of craft. Again, that's just on the to-do list. It's make sure every craft is up to the same functional aesthetic standard. We're doing this first. Experienced decorators go around and add deco. Yep, we're gonna do that. More specific styles as fit faction vehicles. Yes, we know. Some craft at the wrong difficulty slot in the spawn menus. I don't care because we're gonna shuffle them around a lot anyway. More specific requirements for each faction to make them more distinct from each other. Nah. Extension of this might be having godlies that have counters. I mean, probably a good idea. Replacing craft rules could use a... Okay, that's mentioned before. More ship-friendly map. If you want to have a go with the map editor, be my guest. I don't want to. Thrustercraft meta is very real. That was in the game to begin with. That's the same thing in Neater. Current map favors them heavily with the large amount of islands. I will admit that the ambition of encouraging people to have amphibious vehicles has kind of just resulted in people favoring aircraft instead. That's certainly what I did. Potentially having an area that favors land vehicles more to give them more reason to be in the campaign, proper land on Phantasma. The problem with that is that's also just favors Thrustercraft. I'm not sure if we can do anything about that. It's just like Thrustercraft are better, generally. Like, they fly and they're big. By the way, I'm an introvert, also borderwise has a girlfriend. 3D Wrecker, like, introverts, that is not what introverts are. Introverts are not necessarily socially awkward, we just get tired by people. Golden Retriever energy. You should see the number of physics professors dating medics. Okay, what is it be? What? Varanus in the name. All those near a million blocks are getting slow. Yeah, Varanus is a ship, especially with subjects. Turn on my seat. Alright, do say the crab is significantly less laggy than its previous iteration. The fission, 230 count, block count crafts is always laggy. Yep. Golden Retriever energy. Yep. I'm here and I'm not inside the... Hello, random top hat. Thrustercraft are better at everything but material efficiency. Yep. Sometimes and introvert without a girlfriend. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, so that's the thing about, like, this is a tangent from what we're doing, is, like, people say, oh, I'm an introvert, that's why I can't get a girlfriend, but it's like, it might just be that you are not, you're just not good with people, which is not what an introvert is. It's a common misconception. Like, I have good people skills because I've spent the last something like 20 years of my life deliberately learning how, and regardless of whether you're introverted or extroverted, that's how you get people skills. You frickin' learn. That being said, if I hang out with someone for a few hours, I need, like, twice that many hours afterward to just, like, decompress and just, like... So that's what an introvert is. Guess I'm a dick. I mean, yeah, like, I'm introverted, it was solo until my girlfriend captured me like a Pokemon. Same here! Alright. Okay. Alright, more ship-friendly map. Artificial balancing of different weapon types to even them out a bit more. Missile decoy size limits to encourage more seawards and interceptors on builds because decoys are boring. That is subjective. Also, decoys are one of the easiest forms of missile defense to circumvent because signal processor, or remote guidance, or laser guidance, and otherwise because, speaking from recent experience with Steel Sovereigns, like, I was getting away with just spamming large missiles at things, precisely because they didn't really use decoys that much. The signal processors just did work. And restrictions on the size of Sandblaster APS guns. What size do you do? Balanced resources that players cannot steamroll. Again, that is going to be... I'll add that in the to-do list. So, sort out difficulty levels, release official demo. Place campaign towns bases. Tweaking. Nothing. Player resource zones. So no steamroll. Right. Good. Alright, and allow people to reserve slots for things they're building. That's what we are doing. So if you want me to reserve a slot for you, at me, and if more than one person wants the same slot, I will aim you at each other, and you can discuss. And you can have a fight. A good, clean fight. No hitting below the belt. Alright, so that's the suggestions. Most of these things we are going to be doing later, or they're things that are not actually feasible to do at this point in the project. But the whole reserving slots thing is actually kind of a good idea, because I don't want people to not do a thing because they don't want to spend effort on something that doesn't get accepted. That's honestly something we should have done from the beginning. We should have done the bloody bounty system from the beginning. Self-awareness is what is people saying? I'm introverted. Well, I guess, yeah. Self-awareness is start. I'm in the thing actively, so a lot of stuff here is getting taken off. Has already been addressed. Jolly good, Svelio. Thank you. Do you have a plan on how to do that power scaling? Nope. How exactly should I ping you for the train slot? In the custom campaign Discord. In the custom campaign Discord, just tell you... just say what slot you want. Susan made it. Please reserve the superhero god the gallery. Alright, well... I mean, in chat also works. Okay, let's go here. Alright. Right, so... Where do people want... Right, so what do we got here? So, super heavy air galley, godly. We're going to... What color should we use? Let's do... Let's do cyan. No, not cyan. Let's do black with white text. That's definitely not bad. Alright, so there you go, reservation. Hi, Emperor's being cursed. Kind of a train, use the same tech, different hit. So what Langdon is so far? Discussion. You get the bandbase to record a bunch of 1v1 or resource balance battle into spreadsheet. I will write you an email calculate. Too hard. Right. Train cars to be pulled. Really? Where does train go? Where does train go? Where does train go? Does train go? Pastel pink person. Alright, you know what? Just because you said that, reserved for Azure. Okay, I like that. So, reservations are a thing. So, let's go here. Also, I am just literally going to insert one row above. And where is that thing? Alright, or in chat, and we will discuss. There we go. I'm going to insert one row above. And we will discuss. Okay, good. Right, we have a reservation system in place. I'm definitely not going to regret that ever. Okay, it's time for the actual submission. You simply put crafts into difficulties based on vibes, yeah. There's already a spreadsheet. It's already partially done on the Plutono site. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I'm so happy if people are busy and are not waiting for me to do stuff all the time. Alright, let's look at some submissions, shall we? Because that is important. I'm Mr. Business. Alright, so let's start with the updated Gregus with the Gregus nuke. So, I believe this is like so. Fleet colors. I believe I tried this before, actually. Right, let's... Oh boy, this uses manual ammo. Let's see here. Vehicle blueprint spawner. Let's just do that. So there's that, and... Let's not have you guys collide with each other. Activate salvage just while we're here. Alright then. Actually warming up to this thing a bit. Alright, so let's go here. And one more. I don't usually do this with the designs, but yeah, so remember, Lachlan, what you were saying about too many nuke craft? You're gonna hate this. Huh. Interesting. It's just doing that, is it? Well, let's just save it like that. That isn't set up very well. Oh well. Right, what are people saying? Oh, by the way, driver wants a train slot. Wait, what? Kind of sorry I'm spent, but I have to eat, but I want confirmation before I go. Like, what slot do you want? Tell me what slot it should go in, then I will reserve it for you. I don't know. I love nukes. I think you're on the safe side. You just ping borderwise on Discord. Yeah, train for every faction. No! 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 Point at the thing. Otherwise, I'm just gonna friggin' make something up. But empty. He's full! He's full! What do you want from me? Also, I am dead set against me opening up slots again. Are you kidding? Wait a minute. Alright, this is reserved for what's his fate. Who's doing... Hold on. This is the Walker slot, but I do know already that someone is working on that, so... Dibs, whose name I don't remember. Right. Issue the train doesn't fit anyone's slot. It has big cram, I guess. This is precisely what I want to avoid. I guess artillery AFV? Right, alright. Right, so let's just do... Alright. Alright, friggin' here. It'll be hard... artillery AFV. Maybe. I don't want to open more slots. I don't want to do that. Set on. Okay, random top hat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, random top hat for. All right, train is basically walk you think of it. Oh yeah, already works. Right. Screw it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it live! Driver, okay. Right. Please never make me do that again. Never make me do it again. Okay. Already works, already works, already works, already works. Okay, right. We've done that. Alright, now, Gregus. Gregus. So, I don't think this is working as intended. Wait, did I save it? I think I hope so. Let's throw you in there. And what is the Gregus Swarm? It's around 361. So we're going to throw that at a thing. 361, whatever. Wait, Kelvin is not what we want. Orbit? Yep, orbit. There we go. Okay, how difficult. I've wrote a new rule. You have to know what you're asking for before you otherwise with it. Yes, please. Please, I like that rule. Thank you, Dr. Doolittle. Driver, it's only because I like you. This is shameless nepotism. I like you, and I like your driving. And yeah, that's probably smart. Like, you know, do not ask things of me. Alright, so... Now these things are spawning nukes, because that is the fastest way to make something godly, apparently. Whoop. Thank you, Elival, for the stretch. What are these guys doing? Hold on a minute. What are they doing? Point at and maintain distance, but they're facing the wrong way. Oh no, these are not set up well. What are they doing? Oh, they're on the same team. I'm stupid. Oh no. Okay, let's go my team. That was dumb. Apologies, that was dumb. Alright, where's the Kelvin orbit? There we go. Wasn't their problem kind of they died too easily? Yeah, a good dictator breaks a few rules for his friends after all. I'm the best dictator, I declare. They need some more heat proofing based on their previous fight with the Kelvin, getting one shot by his lower powder heat ABS. Yep. Actually building a... What's the problem? Yeah. Duct tape a giant pierce back to your craft. Did not mean that in a negative way, it sounded better in my head. Right. Okay then. I don't remember this. Whoa. This thing basically died. What?
Keys, can I get coffee?
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Have the nukes hit anything yet? Have the nukes hit anything? Better not bottle with my head cleaner. Haven't in fact duct tape a giant PS pack yet. Whenever I try to make something good and it's bad, and whenever I make something bad, it's good. I know that feeling. Get a one train wagon with a big ass pack. No! No! Where the hell are the nukes? Oh. Oh, they're going for the proton. Alright, so... This thing absolutely needs, oh boy. This thing absolutely needs target prio because, Huh. Alright, so, what the hell was the Gregis supposed to go for again? Godly drone slot? I mean, if it spams nukes like that, that's close enough. Border being told off? Nuke, does this craft use torps? I don't think so. Nope, it does not. I mean, gonna catch up with the plane? Yeah, shibbity-doobity-doo. What is happening over there? Alright. I don't know what Gregis is, by the way, so that's, that is a thing. Oh, it's going for the ion. Alright, so somebody didn't put target prio on these little guys. Oh dear. These are not bad nukes, actually. Not bad at all. Now they're all going for... Now they're all going for this thing. Although I don't think this was a godly design at all, so... Yep, it's Nuke-mageddon. Oh dear. Alright, let me double check what difficulty the Gregis absolutely should be, because this, I mean, if it spawns nukes, that's already a lot better. Let's see, Melanella, Gregis, going for the expert drone slot, for Glacave Dominion. Is that slot open? I think it still is. Drone squadrons. Expert. Yeah, no, this is pretty expert. Not impossible to counter. I like this. Do they have another nuke already in the faction? Because it seems like a good design for it. Those things don't look like nuke carriers at all. I mean, neither does the Pyre, honestly. Alright, so what do we got here? You know what? I'm happy with this. It's even decoed, it's even... It's all... Yeah, it's all right. Alright, now I'm very, very curious. Right. Right, I want to do... And it's not just because I haven't blown things up From the Depths in actually a little while. I want to see how annoying this is to fight preemptively. This could work as a standard. I love the eye gun. Yep. Yeah. Alright, so we got the Gregus. And I'm going to throw this against the icicle just to see what happens. Right, I consider the icicle kind of an expert thing, so... Oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, it's doing the thing that the pyre does. Okay, could be worse, could be worse. There we go, alright. Just wanted to confirm that this thing isn't like the hardest thing to deal with. Basically, if the icicle can beat it, I don't know, it's not quite I don't know. Like, is this a fair test? Is this too self-indulgent? Why did that thing fall in the water? I think this might struggle a little bit with that thing. Why did it just flop? Hold on a minute. Huh? Interesting, this needs some tweaking. What was it? Maybe don't have it build nukes, but it has two underslung instead? Back the cat was attacking me. You probably deserved it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, armor penetration nuke. I'm convinced the latest updates have messed with the AI. Maybe. Wow, that thing spawned from underneath the water. Yeah, this is expert. It does need some tweaking. It absolutely needs some tweaking. So, let's go back here. Load vehicle. Get back to the Gregus. Greg! Greg! Also, what is Gregus? Is that a scientific... If it needs to be renamed... I don't know what that... like, it doesn't fit the naming convention, I just realized. I'm trying to wear his ears. What? Drill nukes? Huh. What is it named after? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, good point, good point. Check the workshop page. Gregus is Latin for swarm. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Alright, that fits. Alright, Gregus is in. Me likey. Alright, so let's just do that, and I'm going to lob that in there. It's going to go in the drone section, and it's going to get set up correctly, bearing in mind that the folders are going to be all different. And the Gregus nuke, for now, goes in here. Also goes in there. Jolly good. So now let's fill out the spreadsheet like so. Well done on the Gregusy thing. Alright, so drone squadrons. That is the expert slot, which will be cancelled. Greg takes it. Gregus. Swarm. You know what's a good idea? Colors. Colors. Yep. Oh yeah, also notes. Tweaking so it doesn't swim. Aesthetics. Tweaking so that it looks like a nuke carrier. Damn it. Maneuver? I never remember how to spell maneuver. I literally never remember it. Alright, shibbity-doobity-doobity-doo. The Greg song. No, I'm wrong. Wouldn't the letter be Greg? I don't know. Ignore me. Okay, since the use propellers, shouldn't it be able to get out of the water? Yeah, I mean, that depends. If it's using custom jets for power, probably when it falls in the drink, it can't get out of the water again. I don't know. There's reasons. Alright, so just remember to do that later. Alright, so then... shibbity-doobity-doo. There's the godly helicopter we'll look at later. Alright, so Omnomnomicron weapon platform. This is, I think, a resubmission because it wasn't a damn structure before. Let's go hang out here. Right, this is absolutely a structure. Who made this? Right, this is Captain Pierce. Let's just go check the workshop. What does this say? What does it say? Tell me your secrets. Alright, so easy triple weapon emplacement. That slot isn't even filled, right? Hold on, fortresses. There you go. Yeah, the easy one. This thing is... what has it got? Missile, cram, and laser. Alright. So if it's easy, that means, ah! Fake doors! Ah, this is a Potemkin village, but armed and dangerous. Alright. What is in this thing? Interesting. Very interesting. Let's throw it against a 60k thing and see what happens. Let's throw it against the photon. What traces? I guess Glacave does have... Wow, I forgot about this. Why is this thing driving backwards? Yep, this feels pretty easy, honestly. Whoop. Otherwise, if you wouldn't mind, I have a design that's almost finished for the Starlight Princess Heavy Air Galley slot and something working on this. Reserve those as well. Alright, I need to... That reminds me. While we're waiting for this thing to actually do its job, I need to do here... a very important thing. And only reserve one slot at a time. Whoop! Ooh! Thank you for the following Pizza comment. It depends on what we're saying. Maximum for drones, but it's the name thing, so... Heavy Air Galley Godly just gets... it's the super heavy that got reserved. So yeah, pick one slot, I think. And I'm... Geez, let's go back over here, do the same thing here. And insert one road above. Oh god. You can only reserve slot at a time. Right. Wisdom. Pizza major comment as I don't know. It's heavy, not super heavy. Swore. Pronounce. Water wisdom. What is the? Of the air walker slot reserved. I thought. Yeah. Singular swarm. I'm a singular swarm. We all are. Border Wisdom. What is Border Wisdom? Is, when you are setting out on a giant project, like this one, you really should go consult with the people who've already done a giant project, like this one, and get their input before you even start. I'm saying this is because people have made many a custom campaign before, and of course, the From the Depths dev team and the official campaigns have worked on it for over 10 years now, and they know what they're on about, and really, I should have talked to them first. But no, I dove in. Wise Man of the Border, share with us the secrets of the universe. There are more secrets than there are not secrets. Nominative... Okay, people debating Latin. Wait, cool down. Oh! Thank you for the stretch, random top net. He's doing Border Wisdom. Ow. Ow. Whoa, I was not moving. Alright, well, this is definitely an easy emplacement because it is currently really struggling to do things here. Whap! Thank you, random top hat. I spilled. I'm wet. Oh no, I'm wet. Ah! It soaked straight through me trousers. Ah! Alright, so that'll do. That is an easy little thing. Omnomnomicon. Structures. Go here. Paste. And what is this called? And it goes here. Where are we? Where are we? Easy structure. And it's green. It's green! It's green! Easy! Alright. Right, now moving on. Right, so now some Old Republic stuff. Let's look at the Melanella first. Melon! I believe that this is one of Lachlan's things. And it got updated. What's the old Melanella? Is it just prettier now? Is that the main thing? Circle at a distance. Hold on, let's load in the old one, see what's different. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nope. That is definitely different. It's also cheaper. How's it cheaper? What's the difference? What's happening here? So there's that. Maybe it got rid of, I don't know. Why is it a lot cheaper? What's happening here? Do not eat Cthulhu. Why not? Whoa, slow down, chat. Quick, get the fellas. No! No! It makes sense to the creator and they can explain. I guess it don't matter too much. More people... Oh, okay. Built like a melon trunk limp. I just did a bit of deco work and did paint good. Oh yeah, sub-vehicle? Where's the sub-vehicle? This one is a little injector engine. Alright, so... Where, like, yeah, wasn't... Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, how did we mess that up? Wow, did that just slip through? I got accepted without a sub... God damn it. Okay, yeah, like, please, yeah, please give it one. So, not rejected, but, when it gets one, I'll update it. Right, thank you. That's on me, I think. I think it's just, like... I have a bad habit of forgetting my own rules. And I think I was distracted by the fact that the original one just wasn't aesthetically fitting. Oh, well. The imposters win. Yep. I got flushed. Alright, so... It's gonna go there. Whoops. Hello? Oops, wrong button. Updated. Needs sub-vehicle. Border-wise was... Border... Bad. There we go. Alright. So that's noted. Alright, so that's there. Legion A. We're good for jet fighters, I think. This is a good looking one, but where is it supposed to go? We're full up. Except for... smart bombers. Is that what this is supposed to be? By looks of it, no. Or is it? I don't know. is godly. It is a good-looking jet. Sub-vehicle route completely slipped my mind while building it. It tends to slip most people's mind. That's for the character I'm currently building. Alright, gotcha. So we won't worry about that right now. Just noted. Do you want to reserve a slot, Spiel? Because, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? We got a few carrier slots open. Just be careful not to make the carrier too big, because that's bad. What do we got here? We got a Is it godly or is it hard? Send you an ad on Discord about the hard slot. Okay, let's see here. Let's go here. Soul, godly attack. Alright, tactical spaghetti. Alright, hard carrier. Alright. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Reserving slots is actually going to be very helpful. I'm rather annoyed that it didn't occur to me before. Alright, so hard carrier. Reserved for Lachlan / Spiel. And tactical spaghetti. By the way, I don't usually look at Discord, so good thing you told me. So all godly attack heli search for the Needhog. Okay, so where Needhog? Needhog, godly attack helicopter. Right, so these things are basically both reserved. It's reserved for. Alright, so let's go here and here. Reserved for tactical spaghetti. And over here, reserved for border-wise. Right, so jolly good, thank you, thank you. Good. What are we doing? There. Okay, we're figuring it out, as per usual. How long have we been going? Deacon's Christmas. Add a runway on top of it. Issue running up against Borderlands is that a lot of neurospicy people have pathological demand avoidance, so the moment you tell them they can't do something, they have to sit on working out ways to do it. Like, that changes literally nothing. Also, I hate describing anything as neurospicy. Oh well. Sent you in out of Discord. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so for now, that jet fighter goes there. Melanella updated, where this is not a rejection. It's just like, I'll get the blueprint with the sub-vehicle, whenever that is. Okay, godly helicopter time. Let's see here. This is not fully decoed. I believe Azuzu is working on some deco with this. So, alright, so that's more armored. Interceptors are all over the place. What else has changed? Right, this is the John McFist, and it's replaced a whole bunch of stuff with beam slopes on the sides. Lots of stuff. Have you changed that? Not really. Mostly tweaked the missiles, I'm guessing. The missiles. Alright, so. Also, I believe there's bread on here now. Let's go here. Name your. I know trigger scare, this just calculates the end. Oh, thanks, John. Yep, this. Oh, thank goodness for bread wizards. McFist was here. Yes, he was! Hell yeah. Alright, so now, what was that Glacave thing that was really annoying us? Because I think it's time for the ad break, and I hear the siren sound of girlfriend returning with coffee. She is wonderful. Everyone thank Kelpie for keeping me caffeinated. Thank you!
Welcome.
I was gonna take an ad break anyway, but, like, to wander around. Okay. Watch out for those prions. Wait, what?
Are you calling me a mad cow?
I don't know. Someone just said in chat, watch out for those prions. Who's eating other people? Who's eating brains? Now's our chance. Diffident Alice says thank you, Kelpie. So there's at least one person's polite. Now's our chance. Ears.
What?
They've just... Chat is weird today. Chat's always weird, and now someone's redeemed the border noise, so now...
I can make you make other noises.
Naughty! What was it? La 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 la. Chat's being naughty. They're redeeming everything at once. Alright. Just for that, I'm going to spawn in this. The border wisdom is don't drown the streamer. Right, you lot have been naughty, so please enjoy this combat fight. And we'll see how the helicopter does. Stop that! Not you too! I'm leaving. I'm leaving for 2 minutes. Gonna go do star jumps. Oh, that is a nuclear weapon. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. See you soon, people.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for coffee. The redeem is for me to make it.
I can help.
Not you. You can. How's the weather out there?
Not too bad actually. It's not raining. The wind is still down. I believe the forecast rain again in the afternoon. So maybe we're trying for walking me down the street. This we're not going to get any other rain.
Yeah. Glad. I have 2 videos to upload later. And we need to do it cool well. So unfortunately I have stuff to do.
So do I.
Great. You want to do stuff again?
Yes.
Great.
We're supposed to go for a walk down the street. This is the place. Like being buddies.
You know it's a bit stretched when I saw it. Stretch? Yeah. You like that, Jet? That's the sound of me stretching.
We're not doing anything else, just stretching.
Just stretching. I bet you have. Alright, what's happening? Oh, the ad break's still going. Hello. Only got 1 ad this time. Sounds of happiness continues in the background. Oh no. Ooh! Thank you for the subscription, Dr. Dooley. But I was doing some decos on the heli. Noted! I just wanted to see how it was going. And to test the functionality. Also, this thing has been nuked multiple times. Yeah, the Nimbus... Is this the thing we were up against? No, it wasn't. This is all extremely laggy. And I think in general this does not do well against, Alright, so... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for Azuzu to, like, finish decorating this helicopter, and in the meantime, we can work on something else. Because I don't want to do things to it and then she has to redo stuff, so... Yeah. The boozers speak to you like the green goblin was. We were fighting the anchor bolt last time. True. The anchor bolt is now a lot cheaper than this. Alright, so let's actually fight the anchor bolt. Because I want to see what that's like. Okay. Drink and drive. What are people saying? Does border noise not have a cool... I hope it does! Uh-oh. Border sing is 1k now? Yep. Chat, I cannot... Work on the most comical way to blow up a commodity. Trick question! It's always comical to blow up the commodity. Alright. Let's spawn you in. Oh no! It doesn't have... No! Alright, nope. Vetoed! No! 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 Crap! No, okay, No! Okay, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no, help! Help! How do I do this? No! No! Nope. Alright, just for that, I've now try it! You bastards! I can't take a drink because I'm laughing too much. Well, I hope you're happy because I'm not making noises because through all that. And I just set a limit of 2 per person per stream. Now try it. Alright, so we need to do one... Okay, we need to do one noise. Oh god, it's missing... Missing! Chat, you distracting me does not help with the workflow of the stream. Alright, so there's one border noise. And there's another border noise. And here's another border noise. Here's another border noise. Moo. And here's another border noise. And there's another border noise. Ribbit. Here's another border noise. There's another border noise. And there's another border noise. And there's a border hydrate, already did that. And one more border noise. Didn't have to use my mouth. Alright. I haven't laughed like that in years. Oh my god. Oh man, I missed it. Oh, you absolute goofballs. I love you. Alright, anchor bolt. Anchor bolt. Can this thing beat the anchor bolt now? See, I like this helicopter. It looks good, but man. Man, oh man. Right. Can it beat the anchor bolt? Can it beat the anchor bolt? Watch it not be able to beat the anchor bolt live on stream. How does the anchor bolt do against 100 phalluses? I don't want to test that. I just hear... Yep, there's just so much of that. Like 50 in a row. Yeah, that was... You think live streaming is entertaining people. It's war against the viewers is what it is. Delicious bread. Alright. I do remember that there's a joke submission that Dr. Dooley sent in that I need to go fetch. How do you make my noise? It's like... Yeah, it's like... I think there's a word for that. Phallus this, phallus that, when can we get the labia majora of justice? You know, it's a fair point. Does anybody want to make, you know... Azuzu made the phallus. Somebody needs to make the labia. Actually, no one needs to make the labia. What am I saying? No one make the labia. Labia is just an anatomical term, unless you're using it as an insult.
You can make a good, like, uterus with fallopian tubes. It would make a good sort of ship shape.
What? Oh,
you can
true.
make a uterus, like a uterus, like a rounded craft with sort of like 2 drones hanging behind it, or 2 tethers. Uterus with fallopian tubes.
What a good idea! Chat, you hear that? The uterus is a natural ship shape. And I guess that would make the...
Oh,
plane. I guess that, like, if it's a front-sider, I can imagine that the vagina is where the main weapon would be. Or is it the ovaries? I guess releasing the odd egg is the closest thing to weapon discharge.
Yeah,
No.
you get like drops nukes behind this, or like a passive thing. Or some sort of mines or depth charges.
I'm not building that. I personally am not building that. Right. Just so you know, Celia says, this is my least favorite conversation. And I'm on board with that. Loading up FTD right now to start sketching this up. What have we devolved into? You know what? I blame you, chat. Just because I don't feel like blaming myself. Children... Children are social nukes, so that works out. Making a floaty dip has opened a can of worms. No, Azusa, it's opened up a can of dicks. Salted, preserved dicks. This thing can be a lot more godly, and we need to make it more godly. But I think that's on me to do that. Maybe I can duct tape nukes to it. Make it I love phalluses. Someone clip that. Wait, no, don't clip that. Screenshot that. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it to hell. I love how. Wait, no. Should I finish the Ersatz battleship? I mean, sure. What's what you gonna do? If border woman is within earshot, cat ears for border wise. She's not border woman. She's Kelpie. Rude. She's not defined by her relationship to me. What kind of feminism is this? Okay, how are we doing as the anchor bolt? We're winning. This is still pretty evenly matched, and it's entirely because the anchor bolt has actually pretty good missile defense. And also it has plasma, so it kind of hard counters this. What would happen if you put medium missiles in here? You know what, I'm gonna worry about that later. So, got the helicopter. Azusa's going to be decorating that, and like, don't put dicks on it, please. Salted preserved dicks. Yep, what have we become? Yeah. Sorry, Kelpie-wise. Just Kelpie! Go! We're changing the missiles from laser guard to Lua guided help. They will at least stop the missing solvent. Lua is not allowed. No Lua. Spelling pending. It's a train ferry but angry. Yeah, Lua is so banned because it's just, I don't know. At that point, it's like a coding competition. Don't worry, the dicks won't be on it. Great. Oh, fair enough. Didn't know about the Lua. Yeah, there's rules. We have rules. We do have standards around here. We talk about dicks way too much. Alright, so we're just gonna keep that there so I don't forget about it. There's a lot of things in here. Joke submission. Let's go get it. 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 And let's go get it. And launch designer. I mean, you call this a joke submission. This is kind of cool. So yeah, we just have us doing that, doing that. Yeah, just, you know, just has a... Wait a minute. Does this thing fight? I think it does. This is kind of cool. Like, it's not going to be in the campaign, but it's kind of cool. Blue also gets really laggy. Oh, yeah. Delivery of Varnus parts. I changed the names of the air for you. Yes, it fights. Wait, what? Light shower, flashlight, spotlight. Bottom text. Boyd light bulb Trollton. Hold on. Let's throw this against something. For giggles. 650 something something. Let's throw this against a thing. Let's throw it against the Consecration, why not? It does okay against the 300k AA tanks. I used literally all of my points in that wave of... Well, that... Still can't believe that happened. I can't believe I didn't put a timer or cooldown on that. I should probably put a cooldown on it rather than a Hang on, while these things are fighting, I'm literally just gonna do that. Yeah, the turret actually fires, of course it does. This is very silly. Alright, I'm going to go here. Oops, wait, no. So, border noise, edit. Cooldown time. Gonna change that to 5 minutes. There we go. Now, people can still now do the border noise, it's just got a 5-minute cooldown on it. Waterboard stream? No! Do I need to waterboard again? Please don't waterboard me. Spooners of Zac Efron rolls. The missile one is a rack of missiles in storage. Okay then. Right, what are we gonna do the rest of the stream? It's like... What are we gonna do? Also, I forgot about this fella. What is this? The Consecration. There's bits... Oh, wow, that thing exploded. Alright, so this thing does fight, it just doesn't fight particularly well. That's not how you carry turrets. Jeez. The turret chopper just exploded so violently. The Varanus doesn't float well when you kill the AI, and its missiles can't get through any amount of seaways. I don't float well when you... Yeah, I mean, nothing floats well. I mean, I guess it does float well. Let's look at the Varanus, actually. I don't think I have the most up-to-date thingy of it. Who wants to just muck around during this? Because it's like... I just kind of want to. The Varanus is enormous, I just realized. Alright, it also has a little yeah, this is definitely the out-of-date version, because it has a little submarine. And let's just see here. Does the thing sink immediately? It does sink immediately. So yeah, this is the outdated version by the looks of it. It also does not have good brakes. Yep. Yeah, this thing needs tweaking. How are we doing there? Alright, what are we gonna do the rest of the stream? Let's look at what's on the spreadsheet. Right, spreadsheet. Help. Did make a whole point about that, like everything is meant to float properly. Not just being a dick this time. No, I get you, guy. You should build an easy cram battleship for Basin since I don't know how to build cram. I can't work on more than one custom campaign, are you kidding me? I mean, technically I have. Because Azusa's campaign, Barons of the North, I have done things for that, but that's because she specifically asked me to, and she used her super Patreon powers to do it. To make me. She compelled me with money. Okay, then, what do we want to do? Let's go look at Amphitasma. Like, Amphitasma is basically all filled... except for this hard worker, which Random Topped Hat is working on, and that's literally it. So, whoops. So what's Sewell Republic is that helicopter which is being moved, and there's a godly aircraft carrier, which I don't feel like doing right now, thank you. We only have 40 minutes. And what's this? That is a Jet Smart Bomber. Which is... I think this is like, should be reserved for Question Master, because they were working on that. I'm just gonna do that preemptively. I think they were keen on that. Just the Ivoropteryx was, let's do that. Just so no one gets ideas. For... Master? Question mark? Ironic question for Question Master. If my hard Sewell carrier goes well, might try for Godly Slot. Ah, so my Google foo was lacking. Alright. Trying to find demo alpha version. Well, building bases by myself anyways, don't take submissions. We're not accepting more playtesters. Border should build an SB craft. Stonelight presence. You know, I should. What's over here? We could try a godly land vehicle for Seoul Republic. Oh, damn, I don't want to build more godlies. Oh well, you know what? Let's muck around and you know what? Is there anyone who wants to try for the godly carrier slot? Because like I've done like 2 carriers for the Haugen Confederation, and like like it's gonna start feeling repetitive. We're not accepting my playtest. Alpha closed for now. There's one in progress. All right, so in progress. Who's on it? Right. So godly. Is anyone building the godly AFV for Seoul? Because I could try that. I could try the tank country thing again, except different. I did a carrier for Howard too. Nice. Who's gonna get clover, me or you? I think someone's working on the godly carrier Amphitas. What? AA? AA? Wait, what? Amphitas Alliance? They don't have carriers, right? Are you sure it's AA? Dragon Chris 667 is working on the godly carrier. Okay, gotcha. So let's just reserve that. I like how I said, like, you could reserve slots, and now I'm reserving slots for Blizzard. Reserved for Dragon Chris 7. SR, my bad, I'm dumb. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Awesome. So, even though it's not filled yet, we are seeing that, like, people are working on stuff. And now that it's reserved, they can take their time, they can make it good. It'd be very nice, very nice. Alright, so... anyone working on the AFV, does anyone know? I just rely on other people to tell me what's going on at this point. What is that? That is... Godly Satellite. No one... I don't know what's happening there. Shall we just muck around and make a Godly AFV? Airfield... Alright, that's, Wait, why is there 2 airfields? Why is there 2? Huh. There doesn't need to be 2. Hope no one was working on a regular airfield, because that's not gonna happen. Oh, we could make a cram emplacement, for Seoul. Should I make the commodity a hydrofoil just for giggles? Nar. Haven't heard from Arnett in forever. Same me neither. Hope he's doing alright. Also working on larger deck for SB. I know. It's called the DP. Yeah, I hope Arnett didn't get burned out on this whole project, because, like, they were incredibly helpful. Alright. Let us... what can we do here? Shall we make a godly AFV? Tyranny. Working from the shadows for a while by now. Okay. It's 2 decks. I hope you like them as much as I do. Snakes be like, oh, snakes and sharks, although sharks have claspers. Alright. We need to actually do something, is the thing. So, what shall we do? Someone's working on the godly carrier. Do we want to work on a godly satellite or a godly AFV? So I'm gonna do a poll here. The last person I expected to get burnt out working on DP. Rude! Rude. Poll. Poll. New poll. So, what next is godly? Godly Satellite. Godly AFV. And 3 minutes. Stop all. Right. Okay then. Whoop. Thank you for the border stretch, Orange. do. Right, I'm going to... What am I going to do? What the hell just happened? Oops. Oh no. Why can I not build anything? Uh-oh. Guys? Guys? Help! Oh no! Bug report. I can't build anything. No! No! No. The satellite's being worked on already. Okay, by who? Borderways is crying woodblock tears. Alright, well, in that case, who's working on the satellite? I will cancel the poll. Not report poll. Hold on, let's go here, in poll. Jokes! Godly FE. I think I gave Borderways my curse. Why did you do that? Planning attorney, nice. Border building. Okay, we're just gonna start... I'm gonna start mucking around with like a big tank turret, and we'll go from there. Nope, that still doesn't work. Now it does work. I don't know why. Alright, so let's do... I'm literally just gonna make a railgun for giggles, so... Alright, so I've made a godly tank before. I know how this works. Alright, so let's just do this. Metal. 30. And let's design the shell. You know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super calf. Armor piercing head. Shape charge. And there's the ejection defuse and HE. And we want 6-meter clip. Alright, put a tank on the helipad. Ooh, wait, what? Is puking block? Oh no, yep. For quick reference, what are you looking for in the higher difficulty helipad structures? We have higher difficulty helipad structures? What? Ah, that's not actually supposed to be there. Oops. What I'm looking for is absolutely nothing, because those slots should not have been open. Oops. America Day coming soon, 4th of July. Oh yeah. Preemptive, happy losing fingers and toes to Fireworks Day. Thank you for... Actually, hold on, who said that? Egglepop. Thanks for asking that, because those slots shouldn't have been open. Oops. Alright, so now we have an absolute monster of an APHE shell. That's good. It's also gonna have some railgun bits, so... That's nice. Alright, let's just do... What are we gonna do? We're gonna do this. I'm not looking forward to the fall, not gonna lie. I always have family dinner and those are always awkward. Yeah. I wish we could just not do fireworks this year. Had some ideas for helipad. Sorry about that. Someone's last day with all their fingers. I personally think that fireworks... Alright, hot take here. And feel free to disagree. I do think fireworks should be illegal. Because I'm from ye country where like every animal in like 100 miles gets terrified of whenever people set off fireworks. So it's everything from like dogs to horses to sheep, and like wild animals as well. And they're a fire hazard, and they're a health and safety risk. So yes, I know bang bang loud noise, but I personally think that there's ways to celebrate which doesn't absolutely ruin the day of non-human creatures around.
Can I add a thing about fireworks?
Yeah?
They're inherently sort of slightly self-limiting in that you blow your fingers up because you're holding a firework. If you're holding a firework and there's a mate in front of you and you're both drunk and you're aiming the firework at them, what body part do you think they're aiming at? Hint, it's about reproduction.
I don't think that happens often enough to limit the damage that fireworks cause in the long run.
It happens so much.
Ah.
So much.
I just remembered that the person I'm talking to in the background is literally a doctor who works in hospitals and knows exactly what injuries people get, so... Thanks for the
chemical burns around there real funny, mate.
Is it real funny?
For us.
It's funny if it's not you. Duly noted. Fireworks are illegal here. We get one night where it's free game. They'd be launching fireworks at 5 AM or 4 AM where I live. Yeah, no. I'm a fan of fireworks being not allowed. Although perhaps we should, like, make stupidity illegal, but then again, all the jails will be full. And I will occasionally be in one of them, because, I don't know, no one is immune to being stupid. No one. Even the smartest people have off days. This is going to be an absolute monster of a tank, I just realized. Let's do here, and let's do... here. Ah, 3-clip Tetris, my beloved. So much easier than 4-clip. So much nicer. Feels better on the body. I'm really not doing myself any favors here. Right, and then we're going to have the juice. The delicious juice is going to be back here. Juice. Juice. Also, single points of failure are not good. But it's okay. We'll work with it. Also, I just realized how much easier this is going to be. It's not going to have a... what do you call it? Honestly, I'm totally just going to, like... I'm not sure this is going to go anywhere. But hopefully, it will be worth it. Let's go. Yeah. Whoops. Right. Nuclear fireworks win. Like, why are they still made with gunpowder when nuclear weapons have existed for 75 years? Or what is chat saying? I need to catch up on chat. Please. Ooh. Ugh, no. Oh, I need to catch up. Yeah, the only fireworks we have is New Year's. Us Americans would probably do Revolution 2 Electric Boogaloo if we were actually banned from fireworks. Full disclosure, I personally wouldn't care, but I would love to see the crash outs if it happens. Yeah, honestly, banning anything in America is kind of difficult, it seems. Like, because people just like, freedom! I want the freedom to inconvenience myself and others. Police were not happy. Yep. Love fire, not fireworks. I like fire. Why are they still made with burning stuff? So much fun. Nuclear fireworks win. Nuclear fireworks. What's that Katy Perry song? Baby, you're a firework. I want to answer, but I'm going to get banned for saying this. Did you hear a story last year where someone inserted a firework into their bum? Yeah. Kelpie laughing in the background.
Is that right?
Why would you do that? Like, even for a drunk person, that's stupid.
Child, if they can hold a thing, they will poke it in an orifice. One of the ED doctors was saying like how when she was a 3-year-old, she just took some beads and was like plonk, plonk, plonk into an ear as many as you would fit. Many people never mentally go past that phase.
Alright, beans in the ear is not as bad as fireworks up the bum, but really... Oh... Kelpie coming in with the doctor's opinion that people put anything up themselves.
They'll put them anything, they'll put it up anywhere. It's the 3-year-old reflex that just some adults, they are bigger, but the brain is still living in those 3-year-old days.
That makes sense. What does chat say? Alright, so Svila says that is because Americans are effing annoying. Disclaimer, Svelio is American, I believe, so they're allowed to say that. And, yeah, American, and I approve this message, yep. Also made the... Oh yeah, the Davy Crockett nuke. Yep, it was like, I need to get on with it. Thank you. Don't insert fireworks in your anus, this is medical and legal advice. Yes. Honestly, we should prosecute people who put fireworks up their butt. Because we want to discourage that kind of thing. It should be legal to sue people for putting fireworks up themselves. I will make so much money. I will preemptively sue people who have fireworks, just in case. Just in case they put it up their butt. Alright, we've managed to do this. Very nice. We're also going to do this because I believe in being sensible for once. Oh wait, there's a lot of stuff here. There's stuff and things. Whoops, wrong color. There we go. Yeah, forgot about that. I think we also made a new cannon. I mean, yeah, I think the Australian outback was nuked by the British because the Australian government said, like, hey, you can do nuclear tests here. Legal advice is to put up your dumbest friend's bum. Got to take your partner on a date to Chernobyl so you can get cancer together. It's so romantic. No! Don't do that. No! 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 Alright, what are we doing? Right, there's that. There's that. This is going to be a big thing, but don't worry, I will shrink it elsewhere. Oh, damn it. Dang it to hell. Alright. Heavy armor to heavy armor. Metal to metal. 0 to main. There we go. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. There we go. This is a very big turret. Gonna be a very big tank. Alright. I'm indeed stupid. What is it? No. No! Don't make a ship called the ship thing called the anal. That's bad. Wouldn't believe your eyes if 10,000 fireworks detonated in your ass. Ugh. No. There it is, there it is, we were... Did you know that the F-35 was designed by furries? I'm not gonna try and verify that, I'm just gonna choose to believe you. Do I want to annoy people by using polls? I think I do. Yep, it's poll time. Ta-da. Alright, now... bear in mind, this thing probably has to... probably don't need that much polage, but... Right, she cried. Alright, cool. Right, otherwise effectiveness of diagonal poles, not my word. Diagonal poles, oh god. Everything technical was designed by furries, the entire internet is held up by furries. I can believe that. I'm ever spoke. My girlfriend thinks I'm gay, she's so right. Stretch time, thank you for the stretch. No. Oh god. I'm exhausted from the shenanigans. I am legitimately exhausted from the shenanigans, and it's all your fault, Chad. It's all your fault. Friggin' exhausting people. Exhausting, I say. My security first said Uni was openly a furry. He would put up ML picture. Oh, jeez, in the middle of his slideshows. It is going to be a big tank. I sincerely apologize. You're welcome? No, it's okay. Wasn't there a legit national security reason that some furrycon event happened in the 2010s? At least security cons. Never underestimate a furry. I say this often. Definitely. Alright, let's do this, I guess. It's gonna be a big tank, probably. I always do this. Why, like... Why do I do this? 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 And we're gonna do wedges, like so. And as per usual, Plasma is going to go troll at this. But that's okay. Plasma is allowed to do that. Question is then, will this float? Probably not, I don't know. Can't wait for the VOD to be released so I can rewatch the Apocalypse. Yep, or I should make that a short. Yep, I think I'm going to. Boy. Did you know that Otis has a dick review VOD? Yep. It inspects I mean, yeah, it's not a VOD. Yeah, it's the peanuts. Like, no! Don't say that! No! Oh, I'm going to. I'm gonna make that a short. You bastards. You wonderful, silly, silly people. Alright, I should probably see if this gun is even worth my time before I finish the turret cap, so... Where am I? Oh yeah, that's a thing. Hold on. Fire in peace. AI mantlet, because that's all anybody ever uses. Alright. Also, I just remembered this is a railgun, so... Oops! Alright. Oops. For some reason, the 68 frame per second of that railgun rotation threw me for a loop for some reason. I don't know why. Let's do that, and... Excuse me? Excuse me? There we go. We have some railgun bits. Possibly not enough. There we go. Oh, Plasma's gonna eat this. Oh, it's gonna get eaten. It's gonna get eaten by Plasma. Why does it have to be so warm? I always say this. Alright, what did we want? We want a 322 gauge shell with as much railgun juice as we can be bothered to have. 322, this is going to get deleted by lambs a lot. So while I'm down here, we do this. Alright, so... And one more. 322, 322, 322. Did this have the thing? Yes, it did. And assign, new name because that's distracting. And we need railgun juice, railgun juice, rail juice, rail juice, rail juice. Rail juice! Right, we're gonna need a lot less cooling and a lot more other things. Right. Right. We have a lot more recoil, and we're gonna have a lot more juice. If I put 10,000 there, is that too much? Ooh, that's actually really nice. Really nice. Very nice. Very nice. Let's do 15,000. How do we go? And 16,000? Perfect. We just need a little bit more recoil absorption. It tends to be go here. Perfect. Almost. Didn't robots make a rubber room with a tentacle in it, like way back? Yep. Why railing? I'm not finishing that. What are we saying? Railing what now? Okay, chat, we all need to calm down. We've had a lot of fun, but we need to be mellow. Let's think about canoes instead of genitals, shall we? And don't think about genital canoes, because that's not allowed. I didn't say that. You can't prove anything. You can prove absolutely nothing. Nothing, I say. Cool, we have that, 36 RPM. Right, 36 RPM, which is not great. Right, let's see if this gets immediately deleted by any lambs worth a damn. Heavy barrel goes like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I can picture this. I can picture this just fine. The rest of it is going to be very lightly armored, probably. Okay, let's save this as... probably... the gun. There we go. I don't know if this is... Well, I gotta go. Been nice making you go... Blah, 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 blah. Alright, see you, Tiger Boy. Now I'm thinking about genitals and it's Boda's fault. Wait, what? No. What? No. No. I did nothing. Yeah, what? You are manually breathing. Alright, what do we want to do? Let's, do a thing. What's a thing? Let's shoot at the Soa Lion. Let's adjust the aim point selection. Ah, that looks promising. Yep. Oh god. Ah, the Soa Lion has got issue. All right, this is a pretty decent railgun I've made. Interesting. How does it do against the Titanoboa? Also, bearing in mind, this is not the only thing this is going to be armed with at all. Yep, okay, that's a pretty decent gun, actually. It's not bad. How well does it do against the Seismotron? Because that is always my yardstick. Seismotron goes there. Alright then, border-wise, can you pronounce... Alright, so, Loe? 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 Wait a minute, did I do that correctly? I think this is getting zapped by lambs. Yep, it's getting zapped by lambs. That is unfortunate. Although the Seismotron did manage to... Remember this? Yep. Lava. 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 Lava, 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 lava. Alright, so in order to put a dent on the Seismotron, this is going to need to be a different gun. Lower. It means lion in German. Yeah, the lower is like that was the name of Craft and Steel Sovereigns, I believe. As a lion, I agree. And possibly Swedish. I think yeah, it would make sense. Lurva. Alright, gotcha. Alright, you correcting me on the pronunciation is something I probably first mispronounced months ago. You being silly? Alright, so I'm gonna finish this turret cap and then we're just gonna go from there. Let's, you know what'd be fun? Poles. Thank you, Diffident Alice, for the hydration. Do not question the... What? Do not question the beta? Who is the beta? Who is the master beta? Just some poles, just some poles, just some poles hanging out. This might as well be Poland. Just some Poles hanging out. Alright, let's do listener. Right, let's do this as well. Alright, this is going to be a very wedgie craft. Wedgies are fun. Wedgies are good. Wedgies, wedgies, wedgies. Right, wedgie, 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 wedgie. Wedgie, 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 wedgie. Wedgie. Now I have to go all the way around here again. Because wedges are great. Right, this is definitely a tank turret of some kind. It's huge. It's huge. Why do I keep making giant tanks? Okay, I want Punish Border like... It's 50 hours long now. What the hell? What? I made Borderlands 5 times longer just because of that series. Wait, what? Oh yeah, finish watching Steel Sovereigns if you haven't. It's like, yeah. It's not like most of the time we'll spending Dungeon to Craft. Yeah. We really got to get Lathrix or maybe Martin Cedar Pants to play some of the custom campaigns. Yep. It would be nice. It would be nice. Has Lathrix ever played through a custom campaign? I think, like, you know, I think he'd enjoy the Caravonian Rebellion, although he would find it, like, really easy, because he is astonishingly good at From the Depths. And what do we want to do here? Let's do this. Alright then. Right. Alright, 3-meter slopes go here. This goes here. This goes here. Nice, solid turret. Very solid. And what do here? Nice and empty back here, literally just filled with wood. Literally just filled with wood slopes, because why not? That is definitely a thing of some kind. I'm gonna make these 2 meters. Alright, Mart would play Basin and piss laser everything. Yep. Doubt Mart would have had a good time with Barons of the North, considering the BS that some of the craft have. Yep, the breadboard campaign. Some CC where I can train my tank building. Martin was funny once, but he does benefit from moving around to new games. Yep. Can I beat Barons of the North with only simple weapons? Full movie. I think Lathrix might really struggle with that. Although I think if anyone could do it, it's him. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna really make this thing like we're leading right into German tank design of just too many wedges. Too many, well, modern German tank design, I should say. And a stupidly long barrel. You know what would look really good here is this. Is this gonna be too big? Probably. And what are we gonna do here? Let's shave some costs down, shall we? Alright, I have to admit, I am just mucking around now. But that I do tend to get better results that way, so we're doing it. There we go. Challenge accepted. Best of luck, pretty hard. Never beaten a campaign. Most terrifying vehicle in the whole CC is the Anatus. Finest hour. The Anatus is the equivalent. Don't listen to Zuzu. Like, the Anatus is the equivalent of the Marauder. So yeah, terrifying. Terrifying. What the hell just happened? Alright. Damn it. Alright, now what do? Now what do? What do? Right, I'm putting way too much work into this turret for a vehicle that may or may not get finished. We'll see, I'm just vibing. Do you like to vibe? Do you like sweet vibbles? May I have some vibbles, mother? It has been so long since I've had the good vibbles. And also I'm going to put some more vibbles on the front here. Because vibbles are fun. Vibbles, 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 vibbles. Right, this is definitely... This turret's massive. What am I doing? Alright, see you, Orange. Farewell. Right, alright, so we've managed to build a turret. Alright, let's finish shaping this turret to be something interesting. That is the downside of using these invert slopes, is that occasionally you need to do a thing. Right. Good. Alright, there we go. We are accomplishing something. What are we accomplishing? I don't know. It's tank turret, probably. A very big lumpy tank turret. Save here. Probably have a gun. I don't know. Alright, there's certainly one of the turrets of all time. Yeah, no, I don't know about this. Let's try and... Alright, now if I do this right, it won't be that massive, hopefully. Hopefully. I've got an idea. Alright, also I'm just gonna shoot at this thing for morale purposes. Let's shoot at a 300k thing. Let's shoot at the orbit. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. What the? Oh wow. Yep. Does the orbit spawn nukes? Yes, it does. Kablooey, yep. This thing is going to really remind people that spaced armor is a good idea. I kind of want to put a big tracer on that. What just blew up? I have really got to use, I guess, heavy, like rail assist shells like this more, because I suspect they might be really good. Just a suspicion. Half, is this for a BB, a tank? Yeah, this is, Compared to that nuke, it actually looks small. Alright. I could build the hull for this, but like, alright. I just want to block out quickly what the hull is gonna look like. It's gonna look something like... Let's see. Might actually be kind of small. Nope, it's gonna be a long canoe friend again. Right, it looks something like this. That's very skinny, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that. Right, let's re-undo everything we just did. Visually blocking in what we're doing. It's also gonna be Duckmageddon, quack quack. Once again, big tank. Alright, Glukave is like this campaign's version of the White Flayers with all the nukes. I mean, Sewell's not far behind. Alright, let's just... Alright, so now, yep, I know kinda what I want. Kinda what I want. So... This was a stream and a half, Deacon's Christmas. Alright, so we've discussed some rules, and we've discussed some rules, some guidelines. We've figured out how to reserve slots on the spreadsheet. I just realized how tired I am. Holy crap, this, ugh, boy. Chat, you've tired me out, how dare you. Alright, so... What are we gonna do? I'm gonna go chuck the new accepted things on the thing, and... Oh yeah, I completely bloody forgot. If anyone's watching this later on YouTube and you got this far, please, for the love of peanuts, subscribe. Because if we can get this VOD channel monetized, that is an extra... That's extra spare change for me to indulge in my coffee addiction. So that's really nice. And also bills. We did have a blah 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 apocalypse. I might name the stream that. What else do we do? Alright, so VOD channel. If you're not subscribed to that, please go subscribe. Because unlike Twitch, subscribing on YouTube is free. And honestly, doesn't really affect your recommended videos. So it's like, meh, might as well. Alright, I'm going to head off. Like, follow, subscribe to everything, please. Subscribble, subsnurb, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow for more stuff. We'll carry on working on this. And we'll have a good time, hopefully. Farewell!